Hey, what's up, guys? How we feeling? It's Friday. Best day of the week. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited. Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the bits, fuzzy ribbons. Let's go. All right. Oh, I'm just so happy, man. I mean, I know, like, the world still sucks in a lot of ways, especially this week, but I'm just happy to be here with y'all on Persona Fridays. I got a little G&T going. All right, so last time we finished up the dungeon. We're ready to go in as soon as we send the calling card. But the question is, what are we gonna do in the meantime?
Hey.
Yeah, let's get a massage.
What?
Give me a massage, Kawakami.
You're so stiff. Like right here. And here.
No comment.
Master.
That should do it.
Oh.
Oh, looks like that was pretty effective. All right. Mona looking away during the massage. True. True. All right, what are we going to do with our day then? Is Akechi out and about?
That's right.
Apparently not.
Mondo-ku.
Hey, Ultra John, thank you for the big 20. Much appreciated. We could hang out with Chihaya. I mean, I don't really care for many of these people, but Chihaya has pretty good S-Link benefits, right? Do I have a fortune? I do. All right, let's go then. Chihaya it is. We gotta go to Mementos at some point too. I know I have some social links that are blocked off by Mementos. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? The death aura is emitting a strange light. Alright, verification test. Yes, hang out with Chihaya. Closing up shop, so please hold on. Alright, let's go. Calvo-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? You're only realizing that now? It's not that. I just need some time to accept that reality. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate can really be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore these laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Calvo-san? Trust in yourself.
What?
Trust in myself instead of my fortune-telling? Never thought of it that way before. The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. It's like Game of Thrones. In the last season, they keep subverting our expectations, right? Right, guys? There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Calvo-san. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. Tell me more. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own. Wait, aren't the holy stones just rock salt?
However,
It's a scam, lady. Now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? Whoa! She chucked it! If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although, the chairman would really be mad if he found out. The chairman? Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Ooh. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time. I think it'll work. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you. Oh, see, that's the gameplay thing. Hold on, I have to blow my nose, guys. I'm sorry, it's gonna be gross. Okay, it is done. Rank 4.
Well then.
Thank you for today, Calvo-san.
Until next
Oh,
time.
no rank up benefit? Okay, that's fine. I'll survive. Damn, she can't wait to text me again. I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost. But talking to you about everything is helping me feel a little better. I'm happy to hear that. Wait, was one of the options tell me about your home? That's a crazy thing to ask. I'm learning so much from you, Calvo-san. I can't thank you enough. Thanks to you, I can finally see the truth. I can only hope my fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow. We'll see. Calvo-san, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on. Even though I can't even imagine changing my own fate, but I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time. Okay, bye, Chihaya. Listen, I'm not that invested in Chihaya, okay? That was a lot of talk for a social link that I don't really care about.
Oh, no.
This country's been getting dangerous, and peace had been our only redeeming feature. The Phantom Thieves should target somewhere bigger, more global, not this tiny island country. Like, oh, I don't know, the casino city of Las Vegas or something. It's almost as if we're in a casino palace right now. It was like a dream when I went there. Hey, I might not look it, but I'm good at card games. The 4 suits of cards all symbolize something. By the way, Mr. Calvo, look at this.
How about you?
Clubs is a club, diamonds is a gem, so what does a spade represent? I feel like it's gotta be a spear, right? It's like the head of a spear. That's what I'm going with. A gun. No! The correct answer is a sword. It kind of looks like one if you look carefully, don't you think? And the heart is the Holy Grail. The heart was originally drawn as a cup. Wait, is that true? The heart is the Holy Grail? That's wild. All right, we got to remember all this. The suits represent classes of people. Okay, so the sword is the knight, the Holy Grail is the saint, the gem is the merchant, and the club is the peasant. Huh. However, there are cards that belong to no class. In other words, they have no suit. I knew he wouldn't get it right. Duh, I mean, he's... Crap, the teacher's looking at us. The only card without a suit is the Joker. Some theories say it originates from the Fool in tarot decks, but no one knows where it really came from. However, both are trump cards that can bring about unexpected effects. How you use them is critical. You heard her, Joker. Pretty good name, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, that's true. That's my code name. Kind of wish I'd given myself a cooler name. Yeah, we got the new Pog emote, guys. Hope you enjoy it. The gun thing, it reminds me of it. Show me what you have. A knife! No! Wait, Maruki left? I'm decided I'm just gonna skip through those little speech bubble updates. I find them so annoying. There's 16 days left. Aren't you gonna send the calling card? Morgana, do you understand how many days 16 days is? Think of all the social linking we can do in 16 days. Think about it. Okay, we're maxed with Takemi, so that's off the... Oh my god. Okay, maybe there are no social links. Okay, so I'm thinking... Maybe today's a good day to go into mementos. I mean, I've been putting it off for so long. And we have a bunch of stuff to do. I think I'm gonna do that. And I don't think there's any shopping or anything I have to do first. Oh, I guess we have to do... How do we do that again? I don't remember how to go to mementos. Menu? No. Oh, wait. We go here. Hideout. There we go. How many girlfriends do we have?
Now send the calling card.
We have none. I'm not doing the harem route. I'm gonna romance the new character, Yoshizawa.
No.
Oh no, they want to send the calling card.
Behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist. Even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist, do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so.
Akechi wants to procrastinate. True, just like me.
It would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a
Yes!
corner.
That's what I'm saying!
Do so with no time to spare. I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
No, we haven't tried killing the Reaper yet. I figure we're probably still too early in the game for that.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical.
They need an adult persona where you go to work and come home and talk to your friends on Discord. I feel called out by this.
Akechi-kun? Though it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
Well, they are co-workers.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can.
Wow,
before
so
then.
are we actually forced?
Well, I can't complain about having more time.
We're forced
Make
to
sure
send it
you're
on the
ready,
18th?
everyone.
That's so interesting. Alright, mementos. Yes, we have intel on a possible target.
Mondo-kun.
Hey, Dr. H Gaming, thank you very much for the tier 1. Welcome to the stream. Is this still blind? Well, I played vanilla Persona 5, but I'm blind to all the royal changes. So please don't spoil any royal specific. Don't spoil anything, because some people watching have not played the game. Alright, let's... I'm skipping. I'm skipping. A cheating gamer.
Okay. Very well.
Listen up.
An ex-mercenary assassin.
Really? Listen up.
A human incarnation of greed. We have so many targets.
I'm on board. Listen up.
Stage mother who mistreats her daughter. Oh, right, Hifumi.
Very well.
Hifumi, I'll save you.
Yep.
All right. 4 targets. Rank B. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Guys, I don't know. I'm in such a freaking good mood today. Maybe it's because I uploaded a video of where I played Marvel 2 with Justin Wong. I mean, that was like so incredible, man. We really got to change our outfits though. This is no good. The meta nav is reacting. New area. I thought public opinion of us determined Memento's expansion, and that has plummeted lately. Our notability must still be on the rise, even if it's because of our currently bad reputation. So we're like a celeb who gets more famous because of scandals? I don't like the sound of that. Guys, if you want to get big on Twitch, that's the secret. Do something that gets you banned, and then upload a bunch of clickbait videos about how you got banned. That'll get them every time. Either way, the further we go, the more powerful enemies we'll meet. We need to be cautious in here. Let's go see where the changes occur, Joker. All right, but first, we need to change outfits. So last time, we did the Persona 4 ones. I want to go to GeckoCon this time. Which I mean, I guess Morgana needs to be in the Aegis outfit. Alright. Let's see about fusing.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I'll definitely try the Reaper battle before we beat the game, for sure. But we got some time.
You certainly see.
Alright.
Time
Oh, wait,
finished
register.
for now. You'd like to read the compendium? Registration? You'd like to register this? The
Fuse.
inmate need you wish to perform an. What path do you want?
Wow, level 54. We're getting up there, guys. Pale Rider.
Looks pretty tough.
Oh yeah, rank 10.
Looks pretty tough.
And we do want to fuse Sarsvati because she's max level, basically. So if we do it this way, well, this seems pretty good to me. Because this is like our lowest level persona. I mean, I wanted just this one to work with Akechi, but we might be able to fuse another one of those anyway. Or we can get rid of Jatayu, who is hanged.
Looks pretty tough.
Yeah, you know what? I'm never going to use Jatayu. But we get fewer slots that way. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this one.
I see.
Okay. Trait. I think we want Mighty Gaze. I think we want Mazionga. I think we want Masuku Kaja. I think we want Concentrate. And Resist Fizz. Endure is really good too. Maybe we don't need Masuku Kaja. And Concentrate.
It will receive.
I'm gonna do this.
Extraordinary. Then let us begin.
All right, sick. Sick. There's also, isn't there a new special fusion? Oh my god, Megidola. Megidola. I mean, do we care about Brain Shake? I think I'm gonna ditch Brain Shake. Do we care about Evade Bless? Do we care about Curse Boost? We only have one Curse skill. But he'll probably learn another. Maybe we get rid of Abysmal Surge. Oh, Deathbound. Okay, Deathbound seems good enough to keep. I think I'm going to get rid of Curse Boost. Is that bad? Although Evade Bless doesn't even affect Hama. So it's like, is this really worth it? I think we're going to get rid of Evade Bless. Okay, fine. So now that guy's maxed out. That's kind of crazy.
Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough.
Barong.
You okay with this?
Freaky looking one.
Can you gather them up?
Yeah, Seth. But we don't have the ones we... Oh, wait, we don't
Not
have bugs
terrible,
either.
But not
Yo,
impressive.
he's freaky. I mean, I guess let's do it, right? Or maybe we should wait for a fusion alarm.
Done already?
Anyway,
What?
let's go.
No slacking off.
No slacking off. All right, look at our cool outfits. Okay, now who do we want on the team? That's the other question. I think we definitely want Haru and Akechi since they're the lowest level. Although, do they all get XP equally now? I don't really remember how that works. I mean, honestly, I like this setup. I think this setup's pretty good. I think we're just gonna roll like this. So we want to go here. Meow. Meow. A preceding area. Oh, this always confuses me. But I remember now. Yes, this area. Let's go. Run him over. Is it just me or is the camera angle like really jarring? It's like so zoomed in. Found the target. I have a feeling that all the enemies are going to be like really weak. We're like really over leveled for this because I haven't been here in so long. Meow. There it is. Akitsu's shadow. Looks a little anxious. I hear he's been repeatedly changing his name and face with plastic surgery to escape debt. The police will never catch him, so it's up to us.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm ready. Phantom thieves, huh? Since we're both always on the run, I can give you pointers on hiding.
Huh?
We'd never accept any help from a guy as bad as you. You better return all the money you stole. Shut up, why should I? Banks are always taking money from people unfairly. I'm stealing back from people who stole first. I'm doing what's right. I'm carrying out justice. I disagree. You've been running away, always hiding behind a new name and face.
How stupid.
You guys hide your identities too. You know what? That makes all of you hypocrites. I'm gonna take off those masks and see who you guys really are. Oh, we're not wearing masks in these alternate costumes. Nobody tell him. Okay, it's Legion? Is that who this is? Let's do this. Oh my god, Makoto with the bricks on her hands. I live true to my desires. I'll tear off those masks of hypocrisy. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna go all out. Oh, it actually has a lot of health.
Go down.
This thing might be stronger than I thought. Oh, it does like no damage though. We're getting so strong, by the way. I'm getting hype just for like how powerful we're getting. It's kind of sick. Yeah, I guess we'll do Chance of Dizzy. Yeah, help us out, Futaba.
Persona.
Guard. Resist wind. Oh no! It removed our attack that we got for free. Try light? I think I'm just gonna triple down. That actually didn't do that much. I think I'm just gonna regular attack. Let's just all out. Big crit. Easy money, baby. Whoa, that Akechi dance! Does that banner say, my sole interest is uncovering the truth? No, I can't believe it. This whole time I haven't been carrying out justice? You're a villain. As I expected. So you were saying the Phantom Thieves were hypocrites? I was wrong to have said that. I've realized my own mistakes thanks to all of you. I'm ashamed of myself. I worked so hard to fool the world, living only for my own greed. I've changed my face and name many times, but for the first time, my heart has been changed. We're wearing alternate costumes. You get a bunch of them in Royal. From now on, live your life with an open heart and nothing to hide. We're wearing Persona 3 outfits. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, let's warp down.
Alright.
And you know what, just for fun, let's save. Because you never know. We're coming up on 100 hours, guys. 100 hours. Pretty intense. Oh, in this area. Excellent. Run you over. You over. Oh my god.
Step forward.
It feels kind of cheap getting all this free XP. But then again, we are playing on hard mode. So we need all the help we can get. Ah, fusion alarm. Excellent. We'll have to go back and fuse bugs. Oops. Okay, we're in a battle, I guess.
I have a bad
The
feeling
Persona
about
3
this.
music's
It's a major
going.
threat, but don't use electric attacks.
Persona! You're mine.
You're mine. Yeah, exactly. There could be another Okumura fight.
Now, let's continue.
Dude, that laser sword's pretty sick. That Akechi's got.
Okay.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Leave the noobs. Alright, let's go. Let's go. The cheater, the Nejima shadow. He looks so pathetic. He's cheating in a video game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cheater. It's not something an adult should be doing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bro, I love that. We're gonna change the heart of someone for cheating at video games. It's useless. In the gun-about world, no one can defeat me. Cheating? I don't know what you're talking about. The winners are the ones who are right. It's the winners who decide what justice is. And what greater winner is there than me? I'm the god of the gun-about world. I am the god of the gun-about world. I'm invincible. No one can ever hope to defeat me. No matter how many would come against me, no one can ever wound me. Wait, does that mean he's gonna cheat in this too? Idiot. Let's get him. Are we not gonna be able to hurt him? I'm
strong and the most powerful.
That is not how I expected you to talk, bro.
No matter what you throw my way, you won't put a scratch on me.
What is this voice? He sounds like a beautiful Joe boss.
There.
Oh, it's true.
You miss? Persona!
It's true. We can't hurt him.
Come on, Queen! Sorry!
He's cheating!
Someone's coming.
You gotta watch them!
How are we supposed to beat him? He blocks status effects?
Persona!
Guys, I don't know what to do. Triple down? Well, what are we supposed to do?
You gotta watch them.
And now she's enraged?
Angry. She's not listening to anyone. Back in the fight.
Yeah, snap her out of it.
Very grateful.
Maybe we can shoot him with a gun? No? Guard? Guard? Bro, what do we do?
I told you it's useless. There's no way you can win against me.
Look at him, acting all smug because of his cheats. We can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach.
Oh! What the heck was that? Our attacks did nothing to him! Yes, unfortunately, it appears we don't even have a chance of victory. Yo, Morgana, ain't there anything we can do? I'm not sure. As I've already mentioned, the metaverse is a place where people's cognitions materialize. Even I can't predict what'll happen in here. If only we could figure out what his ability is. He evades all incoming damage. That's exactly right. So we'll need to figure out a way to break through his cheat. That's fine, but let's do it somewhere else. It's not exactly what I'd call safe in here. We should talk more where there aren't shadows. We can make it our homework then. Let us think more on this topic after we return to reality. Okay.
I'm very sorry.
I hope it doesn't add too much work to your plate.
Guess we gotta
Homework.
do it.
I guess that's what works. Anyway, let's get going. But wait, we have other targets. We have many other targets. So there's 3 on this path, huh? So I guess we gotta just keep going down. Maka's mother. True, that's how you win at online games.
Could it be?
Yeah, we'll just keep moving down. Oh, I should have fused while we were
I found a chest.
What do you wanna at
do,
the
Joker?
entrance.
Oh.
I'm not gonna use my only lockpick. It's gonna be a trash item. Because we're not very deep.
This course looks like it would be fun to race on. You're familiar with race courses?
Yeah, it wasn't one of those situations where you're supposed to lose and the game doesn't tell you. True. Alright. There's a target on this floor. Oh, he's right here.
Then
Meow. It's the Shadow. That's the mom of that shogi player, Hifumi, right? She's using her just like a pawn, from what I hear. That's her own daughter. What is wrong with her? I don't know much about shogi, but I do know she's a bad person. It's as you say, Lady An. Let's get her. All right. It's a Karen, the ultimate boss. Hifumi is my daughter. I am Hifumi's mother. I gave birth to her. I raised her. My child should be devoted to serving me. I can finally be happy once Hifumi becomes a famous shogi player. Hifumi isn't yours to use. Humph. She thinks she rose in rank on her own skill, but most of those matches were fixed. I'm the one who's been building Hifumi's commercial value. If I didn't get rid of all her rivals, she wouldn't be where she is now. I enlisted private investigators and even criminals to find their weaknesses and destroy them. I paid off anyone who might have complained or spoken out. Oh, and I even sold stories to those weekly magazines. Heroines and tragedies go hand in hand. One more step and my vision for Hifumi will be realized. I'm so close to victory. I won't let anyone get in the way. This lady is evil. She's, what persona is this? Lilith? Something like that. Just the slightest effort is all I'll need to finish you. Okay, unless we just kill you super fast. Oh, resist nuke? Big dodge.
Persona. Ravish them.
Ooh.
My skills exceed yours.
So now we should be able to get a big technical. There we go. Oh my god, that was so much damage. That was infinity damage. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Get a big technical. Boom! Looks like I'm the one who's finished. We're so overpowered, guys. I was always a loser. Even if it was just once, I wanted to taste success. I could never win on my own. I had to use Hifumi. I had to. What about Hifumi's happiness? I never meant to make Hifumi unhappy, never. But when she won that grade school competition, she started being called a genius girl, and I could never get that out of my head. I turned out to be such a horrible mother. I'm sorry, Hifumi. I'm sorry. Ooh, bead chain. Mitsuyo seems to have had a change of heart. Wait, what item did we get for beating the first guy? I don't remember.
All right.
All right, one more target really, because one of them we can't beat. No, not the area right before Cat. Don't lie. We should try to find the child today as well. Spend all these flowers. Oh, and he can convert our item that we got from the will seeds. We definitely got to find the boy. Is Haru a good party member? She seems alright. Generally, I feel like the party members are pretty balanced in this game. In Persona 4, I like really felt like Naoto and Yukiko are like really overpowered. And Kanji and Teddy are kind of weak. But in this game, I think they're pretty balanced. But I don't really know. I just kind of play like intuitively. I don't look up guides or anything.
I ate an onion and didn't even get sick, so I'm definitely not a cat.
What?
Well, I suppose it's good that you aren't picky about your food.
Oh yeah, cats can't eat onions, can they? It's bad for them.
I will contribute even more.
Ooh, Samara Karm is really good. But what are we ditching? You know, Fortify Spirit, I'm not really feeling, to be honest. I don't know. It might be a good skill, but like, I just feel like status effects are not that scary, considering a lot of times we auto heal them. No, the field of view is small because I'm like zoomed in from running, I think. When you run, it zooms in the FOV. Yusuke overshadows Ryuji. I guess I could see that. I don't know. Let's compare what skills they have right now. Yeah. It seems like Yusuke has more single target stuff, right? I guess he does have Heat Wave. Yeah. I mean, having Counter-Strike and like Masuko Kaja is kind of better than Taru Kaja. Ryuji is definitely pretty strong. Or, I mean, Yusuke is definitely pretty strong. Ooh, new stamp? Wait, we saw the child cutscene, right? Yeah, there he is. Can't go there
Oh,
yet.
the platform. We can get down from here.
Alright, fine. I'll use my lockpick. Debilitator Ofuda. Mildly useless
Just
item.
something Oh, mister.
Oh my god. Stick drift is killing me.
Hey, mister.
Yes! Transform my accessory into a better accessory.
Good.
Ring of Greed. Alright, what do we need? I'll take a chewing soul. I think we're good. I don't think we have enough stamps to... Well, we could get our money up, but I think I'd rather save it for XP. Alright, so what's that item do now? I think we gave it to Akechi, right? No. Who did we gave it to Haru? Next magical attack deals over double the damage for one ally. That's a good one! That's a really good one. I'm hyped. Alright, I guess let's explore this floor just to see if there's any more stamps. Because we found one new stamp here. Wait, was there an item here? Did I miss it? Oh. It's one of these.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away.
Oh no, we've had Stone of Scone before.
Persona.
But I'm still gonna try to
We
get
are the
it.
better fighters. Use
Weak to
fire
fire.
attacks to hit its weak points. Seems it can still fight.
It's time.
I might not have any fire. I don't. So we got to get on in here.
I should back off.
Let's get this done. Persona. Dance, Carmen. Amazing, Panther. Don't resist.
Might be able to fuse that into something good. And we'll just replace one of our generic... Yeah, Lamia. We don't need that.
Let's catch your breath. You've got a new mask, Joker.
Got a new mask, Joker!
Okay.
True. Okay, so now we can warp down. No target on this floor, huh? Another stamp. Guys, we're getting hella stamps. You love to see it.
Hey, does anyone want to go shopping with me? I need someone to carry my bags. A shopping date with Panther.
I wish that that didn't cut off the dialogue. I want to hear what they have to say. What does Futaba think about a shopping day with Panther? Is she into it? Is she out? Sorry guys, is the camera really bad? Part of it is also that my right joystick drifts. So I'm like constantly battling with that.
Okay, there's the platform. We can.
Wait, but where's the guy? Oh, the last... Oh, there he is. Kitatani's shadow. I get chills just looking at him. He's an ex-mercenary who is now a professional assassin. He's no ordinary person.
Yes.
If even the police can't handle him, then it's up to us to take care of him. Let's approach him with caution. Yeah, see, that's why the camera keeps pointing at the ceiling. It's because of the joystick drift. You're here? I bet that idiot from earlier put in a request to you. Sorry, but I don't plan on going away. You kids playing hero should just go home to your mommies. You can't just let someone dangerous like you go around killing people. You guys are more dangerous from my point of view. Look, as a mercenary, I've seen a lot of torture. And torture is all about killing the heart and soul. You've been destroying the parts you don't like in people's character. To me, that's evil.
What?
Evil? Don't be ridiculous. We're doing our best to do what's right. It's my policy to only kill on the job, but I'll destroy you if you're gonna get in my way. Okay then. Ooh. Shasa or something? I forget what shadow that is. From my point of view, the Phantom Thieves are evil. Don't worry, I'll finish you off, and after that I'm gonna kill off daytime me too. Wait, what?
Persona.
He's saying he's gonna kill his non-shadow version? That's crazy.
Queen's in danger.
Okay, we're actually kind of taking a lot of damage here.
Go down.
Persona. This is a part of me. No.
Big miss.
Hit them. Persona.
Let's just pretend that it was intentional to
This one.
to have Panther here.
Thank you. I'll use my persona. Take that.
Big miss.
With grace.
Persona. There.
Alright, we haven't actually connected with Sai yet. Wow, we're not doing very much damage. I think I'm just gonna diorama the main character.
Persona.
I kind of like Mavre Kukaja here, since it looks like this is gonna be a fairly long fight. Oh, Tarukaja. I'm probably gonna Dekaja that.
Let's go.
Maybe we should do like this, like one-shot kill this guy. Not very much damage. You know, I think I'm gonna cast that on Joker.
Huh?
Whoa! That's crazy! Yeah, I'm gonna Dekaja you, sir. And now we'll... Yeah, I guess heal Haru.
Thank you so much. And Panther dodges.
Another nice thing about the party members in this game, so we were talking about how... Oh yeah, we're doing this. We were talking about how
You're mine.
the party members feel more balanced in this than in 4. And I think another good thing is that
How's this?
the party members, like, a lot of them can heal. Like, in the other games, it was, like, only, what, Teddy and Yukiko got healing moves.
What's my next move?
But in this game, like, everybody does.
Persona.
How about you just bleeding dry brush yourself?
Let's go.
Tarukaja again, you say?
Go down.
Come at me, clown shoes. Dude.
Get right from me.
Oh, get him, Haru! Get him! Let's go! Oh, into the ring! I love it, dude.
Okay.
I love these team up attacks so much. They're like my favorite part of Royal.
Save room for Let's end this. Okay. Here it comes.
And I love that the outfits carry over. Dude, rest in peace. Woo! Lots of XP. Wait, listen to what I gotta say. The people I kill are all criminals. They escape the law and the police can't touch them. I'm just like you Phantom Thieves. I'm working to get rid of evil in this world, so let me go. You're not the same as us. Sorry, we're not the same. The Phantom Thieves would never murder people. No, help me. I don't want to disappear.
Don't be ridiculous.
How can you say that after you murdered so many people? You better accept that you lost already. Prepare yourself. Fine. Do what you want. Remember, though, evil that ought to be erased will just keep popping up after I'm gone. We'll destroy evil in a way that's different from yours. You can disappear without worry. Do I like the 5 or 4 story better? So I would say I like 4 story better than Vanilla 5. But I've heard that 5 Royal fixes a lot of the problems with Vanilla 5's story. So we'll have to see once I finish the game. My opinion might change. But I just really... It's not even just 4's story, but it's also the characters. Like, the characters, I think, all have more compelling narrative arcs than 4 generally. Alright, we made it to a new area. But we're probably going to peace out, to be honest. I don't see the point of going all the way through here when we have no targets. We're just going to get, like, way further over leveled. I mean, I know it would be more optimal to just go and use up all our SP and stuff. But, yeah, for the sake of entertainment, I think we're just going to go back. And we'll fuse off the fusion alarm before we leave. Yeah, the Paga mode is new. I just made it today.
Do you need
I mean, we've had it in our Discord for a while, but I, like, cleaned it up. Made it a little higher quality for Twitch.
Pursue rehabilitation
All right.
with all your body and soul.
So I would like to see...
This is an alarm
Wow, I have all these stupid things. Oh, Daisoju is an interesting one.
Something you need?
But the only thing is, like, Mishaguji I want to hold on to. Daisoju is, like, really overpowered in Nocturne. Maybe I should see... We talked about this last time. The itemizing is, like, really, really overpowered. But there isn't really anything that I'm that interested in.
Even more powerful
Like, yeah, high counter with 5 endurance is, like, a good accessory.
This will become an even
And dodge
more
physical with
powerful
5 endurance is a
accessory.
good accessory. But, like, I have so many good accessories already. Like, it's hard to compete with the accessories I already have. Yeah, I beat Vanilla Persona 5.
Prepare for the unexpected. Begin searching.
Oh, wait. I should look at... Is there anything I can make with Stone of Scone?
Do you really need this?
Yeah! I think I'm gonna make this. Like, I know it's not that exciting, but... I want to get rid of this Stone of Scone. He's not doing anything. And we already have a good fortune, so I have no use for it.
Is this something you need? Choose which skills to inherit.
Alright, what is Glutton Mouth? Oh, self HP. Don't care about that. Oh, I think I like... Relentless and Intense Focus are both pretty good. And see, he gets all these single target skills. I think I'm gonna do
Choose which skills to inherit.
Intense Focus. Garudine. Masuku Kaja. Sayo. Agilao, because I don't have any fire ones. And maybe Koga.
Expect a modest. I see.
The twins' penal labors. We haven't been doing it very much. I should probably do that at some point. I've been putting it off. Regenerate 2. I will happily replace that. Because regenerate is just HP, right? Not SP. Yeah, HP. Who cares about HP? Do it. Well, okay. Well, now it's more HP. Worth. I think I'll get rid of CO for Endure. Okay, fine. Twins social link breaks the game. Is that true? Let's see what they want from me.
Done already? What? Done already? Do you need something? What was that?
Oh, it's on hold while the alarm's on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't remember if I've used guides for it.
Do you need something?
But yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I think it's unrealistic to expect that most people are going to do it. Just grind it out, like, figure it out the hard way.
Do you need something? Now.
A phoenix with counter. I think I have a phoenix.
How goes the rehab?
Justine,
But I don't think
you
it has
handle
counter.
this.
Oh, yeah, the way to do this is with a skill card, right? I think that's the only way to do this one.
You want to such rudeness. Read here.
I think I remember hearing that.
Is this what you want?
Yeah, we have a phoenix, but we got to get a counter skill card somehow. Can we get that from
Done
itemize?
already? What?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Time for they will be reborn anew.
No.
Done already? What?
And surely I don't have the skill card, right? I have high counter. I have the better version, but I know that's not gonna work. All right, let me Google counter skill card P5. Okay, counter we get from Naga.
Do you have business with me?
You'd like to read the compendium? These are
Do
the
I
paths
have
you have walked.
Naga? Yes.
If you'll withdraw this persona, then accept this persona. The inmate they will be reborn.
There we
anew.
go.
It seems it will become.
This shall be the result. Now, be reborn.
Easy. Oh, there's a button in the compendium that lets you see? Oh, okay. I should have done that, but Google works too. Okay, and now we can summon Phoenix.
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? Read here. A fee is required, then accept such rudeness.
And now we can teach it counter.
Are you finished?
This is so many clicks. This process is so many inputs. Kind of annoying. Okay. Guess what, ladies? I have a
Do you need
Phoenix with
something?
counter.
Now, it would seem.
Your assignment's done. The inmate has grown considerably since we first met him. True. I guess we got to at least admit that much. Your personas are starting to get pretty damn strong, too. Is fostering personas truly rehabilitation? What are you saying that for? It is merely a thought I had. Will the inmate truly be rehabilitated if we help cultivate power within him? Keep it together, Justine. This is the job our master ordered us to do. Or are you going to try and disobey your orders? That is not what I meant. Don't worry yourself too much over one measly prisoner. All we got to do is get the most out of his wild card thing and make him work hard at his tasks. The wild card? What is it now?
What is the meaning of this?
The more I consider this list, the stranger it seems. Its author must have known that the one carrying out these tasks would possess the power of the wild card.
Excuse me?
You've got to be kidding me. How would someone predict that? ... I mean, even our master didn't know the inmate had that wild card thing before we met him. Are you confused?
Shut up!
No one asked you. Either way, this will all get resolved if you just hurry up and finish your rehabilitation already. Justine, give him his next task so he'll quit talking back. Very well. Time to be serious. All right. Rank up, boys.
All right.
Rank 4.
Now,
Here's the second task you must complete before receiving your award.
farewell.
Satana with Reiku Kaja. Alright, well. Can I itemize this stupid phoenix? Heaven sent dress. It's not that good. Can I fuse this persona into anything compelling?
Fusion.
Oh, Anubis, we need that.
Will this truly help you?
And Kumbata is crap. So I'm just gonna do it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Sure. Bloodbath is pretty good.
Nothing now for a rebirth.
Okay. So they said it was Saitama or whatever. Not Saitama. Or was it Saitama?
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
It was Sudama, right?
This persona? Done already.
Remind me again.
What? Do you
Oh,
need something?
Satana. Do I even have Satana?
Hmm?
I might not have that in my compendium.
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
No? It's this one.
This persona is unknown. Time for some rehab. Let's execute him. Fusion.
And there's no way. Alright, let's Google it. Satana with Reiku Kaja. Fusion. Okay, Barith and Huapo. Or Lamia with Asparis. Okay, so we gotta clear up another slot here. Do I really have no compelling things to fuse here? Not really. Like, what's a spiral con? Yeah.
Something protected.
These items suck.
It seems it will become a skill card.
Makuga.
You wish to perform an execution. Can you gather them up?
So we still need Thoth and Horus to do this one.
Fusion.
Orlov.
Do you really need this?
We're one level away from
Power only leads to
getting this kind of sick thing. Anubis? Oh, Garuda.
You okay with this?
Oh, hell yeah. I want that. I want that for sure.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
SP cost of wind skills. I think I like the intense focus. And then we'll give... Bloodbath is pretty good. Masuku Kaja, counter. Endure. I mean, Regenerate 3 is, like, not terrible. But, like, 6% is so low. I think I'd rather have Endure. And then maybe... Actually, maybe we don't need Bloodbath. Maybe we do these 3. And Masuku Kaja. I think I like that.
I see.
Hopefully the fusion's not too boring, guys, but you know this is an integral part of every Shin Megami Tensei game. Amorita Shower is really good. Evade Alek is decent. Okay, so now we have 2 slots. So now...
Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium?
We need... Lamia,
Read here.
who I'm fairly certain I have. We need Lamia, who has Reiku Kaja,
Is this what you want?
which it does. And then let's just make sure we have the other half. Asparis. Do I not have Asparis? Oh, Apsaris.
This persona?
Okay.
You'll withdraw this persona. This is your
Apsaris and Lamia. If this is wrong, I'm gonna pitch a fit, dude.
power. Fee is required and accept
If this
the
guide is wrong.
forgiveness. Done already? What? The inmate.
And then we
Fusion.
fuse Satana.
Will this truly help you?
And we
Select
make
the
sure we
skills you'd
pass
like to inherit.
on Reiku Kaja. Rising Slash is pretty good too.
Some girls, let us begin.
Let us begin. That's a cool looking persona, man. Does he have plaid pants on? Or tights, maybe? Yeah, he does. Okay.
Are you finished? What?
Girls, I have it.
Do you need something? Now, it would seem...
Yes, Satana with Reiku Kaja.
You can do it.
So now we're rank 5. People said rank 5 is a good one. You know, I never thought you'd keep at this, even though it's not mandatory. You're pretty interesting, inmate. I must say, as Carolyn noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you toward achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so.
Hey, inmate.
What are your thoughts on these tasks? They're pretty tough. Such a response is proof that they are the proper difficulty. Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see. Huh? What the? Feels like I've seen the writing on this list before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah, damn it, I can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. Do it just like you practiced, with a piercing glare and angled hips. Wait, not that. Those are my notes. No, I mean... It seems you have been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that. I'm talking about the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain. Now that you mention it, I do feel as though I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. Can I see?
Excuse me?
Keep your nose out of other people's business, inmate. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list is certainly concerning to me. Who made this list, and why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious. It's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? Rehabilitation? But that is merely our master's order. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? ... Then let's just assume there's some purpose we don't know about. If we're right in our assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You didn't need to say that. Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing our task. We will now grant you access to the special treatment. We hereby permit you to create personas you wouldn't normally be able to handle. But the catch is you'll still have to pay the price for it. Make sure you use this to the fullest to make your so your rehabilitation comes to fruition. Do not disappoint us. Wait, so any level? Or just like a couple higher? Pay a lot of money to create personas of a higher level? That's real? Alright, what do we need next?
Now.
Neko Shogun with Dakaja. Do I not have that already? It's possible I have that already. But wait.
The inmate needs a wish to perform.
So you're telling me
begin the search. Looks pretty tough.
I could fuse this guy if I wanted?
Looks pretty tough. I see. A strong
look, we're rank
persona
9.
Indeed. I see. A strong persona indeed.
Well, let me
Looks
pick a really
pretty
good
tough.
one.
I see. A
Yeah, we're
strong
rank
persona
9
indeed.
counselor. Wait, did I fail to max counselor? Oh no. I think it maxes itself through story progression. Yeah, maybe we should make Yatagarasu.
Looks pretty tough.
I'm gonna try it.
Things are possible. Do you wish a fusion greater than your own power?
43k yen? No prob. But wait. Wait, can we go even more ham?
Can you gather them
Can
up?
we like make Black Frost? Oh, but we would need King Frost. Oh my god. Imagine! Guys, imagine the possibilities.
Fusion.
Think about it.
What path do you want? Fusion.
Wait, so what fuses with Orlov here?
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Bro. Like, I kind of want to just let this rip. Bro, wait, it's... This is Shadow Labrys's persona from Persona 4 Arena. Yo! Is this a DLC persona? We need King Frost. Oh, you mean what do we need to fuse King Frost? I don't know. Fuse King Frost. Persona 5 Royal. So we have Orlov. We need Oberon and Orlov. Or we can do Ganesha and Seth. Oberon is really high level, so it would be hard for us to fuse him. Or we can do Titania and Sarsvati. We have or we can do... Let me look for one that we already have. Like, we already have one of them. Do we have Yatagarasu? Or was I just looking at fusing him? Because we can do Yatagarasu and Seth. Or we can do Black Rider. Do we have Black Rider? No, we have Pale Rider. There are a lot of ways. But right now, let me fuse Asterius right now.
I see.
Because this guy's
Strong
freaking sick,
persona
dude.
indeed.
This guy's godlike. I want him.
Great things are possible. Do you wish
Yeah,
a fusion
do it.
greater than your own
Oh, that is a
power?
lot of yen, actually. But we have
Select
so
the
much.
skills you'd like to inherit.
Bro, Titanomachia? I think I want Heated Bloodline. Do Gardine, Zyodine, Freydine. And then I'm torn between Dia Rahan and Mareku Kaja. I guess I like Dia Rahan.
It will receive some new
Bro.
power. Then let us begin.
This one's sick. Look at him. Bro. Okay, I'm getting too hype here. We have to restrain ourselves. I don't want to fall too deep down the rabbit hole of just Googling how to fuse the best personas. Dude, Auto Mataru Kaja? Oh my god, this guy's broken. Titanomachia, severe fire damage with high chance of fear. Oh my god, this guy is so broken. I know, what if it was a fusion accident? I know, right? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Do I have the two things? I said Ganesha and Seth.
Finished for now?
Do I have
Justine,
those?
You handle this. These are the paths you have walked.
I know I have Ganesha, right? We, like, just got him. Yeah, Ganesha. Do I have Seth? I have Satana. Wait. Why is he not there? He's 51 tower. Shouldn't he be in here? Maybe they changed it in Royal and this guide is old. Oh yeah, this is vanilla Persona 5. But it says for Royal it still works. We could also do Titania. Do I have Titania? I do not appear to have Titania. We can also do Jatayu and Asterius. Do I have Asterius? I have oh, it's DLC. Oh, wait. Asterius is the guy I just fused. Asterius and Jatayu. And I know I have Jatayu, right? Bro.
This persona, a fee is required.
We
and
try
accept
this.
This persona. Time for
Are
some
we really about to break the
rehabilitation.
game?
You wish now choose.
King Frost.
Looks pretty tough.
Guys. So unfortunately we can't pass on Titanomachia. That would be even way too OP. I mean, I guess let's do it.
Great things are possible.
78.
Do you
Okay.
wish a fusion
YOLO.
greater than your own
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I guess Frigid Bloodline, because it is King Frost after all. I definitely want Auto Mataru. So maybe we do like Auto Mataru and Gardine, and I kind of like Dia Rahan, but we probably have enough healing. Yeah, mistake fusion.
It will receive some new now for a rebirth.
You look away. No! You guys called it! Yeah, Dine is the strongest. Cool. We can do it again, but we'd have to resummon the 2 personas, which would cost all my money again. Because I just spent 80,000 just doing that fusion.
Oh my, not
Yeah,
quite
you
what I
think
was
it didn't go as
expecting.
planned? Raja Naga. Great. Let's see how much it'll cost to resummon those guys.
Justine, you handle this. Read here.
It was like Astarius or something. Yeah, Astarius.
This persona?
I
I
want it, guys. I want it. It was Astarius and G something. Jatayu.
You'll withdraw this.
I'm just spending all my yen to get King Frost.
Time for some
I mean, imagine how much it's gonna cost.
Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle.
Yeah.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Oh, not Frigid Bloodline.
It will receive some new
Yeah.
for a rebirth.
Okay. Okay, we have the king. And now, if it might cost like 200k to fuse Black Frost because he's so over leveled. We'll have to see. Like, I feel like there's no way, right?
Looks pretty tough.
You wish for more power than you can handle.
100k. Should we do it? Let's do it. Well, look, we have 300. We still have plenty of spending money after this. Yeah, Frigid Bloodline. So we definitely want Automataru. I think we want... Do we want Megaton Raid? I think we want Freeze Boost. I mean, because he's gonna learn... Do we need Bufudine and Mabufudine? That seems a little silly. Isn't he gonna learn fire skills? I mean, look, guys, look at his elemental resistances. Repel, Drain, Null, Repel. So sick, dude. I don't think we need Megaton Raid. Yeah, one-shot kill isn't actually a one-shot kill. It's just a very, very powerful attack. I guess I want Dazzler and fine, Bufudine. Okay, go. No accident. Okay. He's ours. I'm Black Frost, ho. I'm gonna be your mask, ho. Yeah, we have one-shot kill on that gross wormy guy. Bro, Ice Amp. Repel fire? Yes. Do I even care about Freeze Boost? I mean, Freeze Boost seems nice, though. Oh, my God. Okay, maybe we don't need Miracle Punch. What is Diamond Dust? Severe ice damage. Oh, my God. Guys, this is so broken. We have a level 71 persona at level 55. This is so broken. The only problem is we're out of yen. We're completely out of money.
It is time, inmate.
This is insane. This guy's gonna carry us so far. Look at him. Oh my God. Bro, he's gonna get the Diamond Dust. And look, he's about to hit next level too. Oh my God, so broken, dude. 48 luck, baby. That's what I like to see. Wow, why does he have such high strength? Oh my god, he's so powerful. That is so funny. All right, bye. This is insane, dude. We just spent how much yen? Like easily over 300k, I think. Oh my god. Miracle Punch would have been busted, but doesn't One Touch Kill basically do the same thing? It's a high crit rate. What do we do about the cheater? Ain't we screwed if our attacks can't do anything? He's invincible at his game, so he's invincible in Mementos as well. And how about we just beat him at that game of his? Oh, but he'll just cheat. How about we ask for help from a skilled player? Supposedly there's an insanely good gamer they call the King somewhere in this city. I've seen all over the forums how he managed to beat this cheater himself with orthodox methods. For real? Where can we find him? I checked his account from the official server, but I couldn't pinpoint what arcade he goes to. Sorry. But if he's really that famous, won't it be easy to find him? That's true. Okay, we should gather intel on the King at the arcades around the city. I didn't know someone could get famous just by being good at a video game. In any case, we might be able to complete the request if we can find this King. With his help, we'll crush that cheating jerk for sure. Crossword to... Alright, guys. I'm going to be very strict on the rules. Please do not put answers in the chat, even if it's a guess. Please don't. I want to solve it of my own accord, and it's not satisfying when I get the answer from the chat. And we're doing the big word last, as always. Buzzkill victim. I don't know. Prayer site. Temple? No P. Chapel? No P. Church? I don't know. Many lack the time for these. So it's got to end with S, right? If it's plural. Guys, this seems like a hard one. Many lack the time for these. And so the main one is lunar viewing. So I'm thinking it's something like a hobby. Many lack the time for these. I was thinking like it could be naps, but that doesn't fit. Guys, this is a hard one. Prayer site. I feel like maybe prayer site is the easiest one. Prayer site. So there's no P, so it can't be like chapel, church. It can't be temple. Shrine? I think it's got to be shrine. Oh yeah, puzzle rearranges itself in the top left. That's cool. Okay, buzzkill victim. Who's a buzzkill victim? Buzzkill like a buzzkill is someone who, you know, makes people feel bad. So who's the victim of a buzzkill? Like it could be like sun, but how does that make sense? Yeah, but like if someone is like making a joke and someone's like, that's not funny, that person's a buzzkill, right? They're like killing everyone's buzz. But it could also be a pun. Like maybe it's a joke, like buzzkill, like maybe how you get your hair buzzed by the barber. A buzzkill victim. Like a foe? That's only 3 letters. That's so few letters, too. Maybe we'll have to come back to that. Many lack the time for these. And so we know that there's always going to be like a connection between all the words. So what could like a shrine and lunar viewing? I don't know what tsukimi means. Is that going to make it hard? Lunar viewing. Question mark. This is really hard, man. Many lack the time for these. Oh, lunar viewing is a direct translation of tsukimi? Many lack the time for these. I don't know, man. My brain is just not finding it. I might have to resort to asking the chat for help. I'll give it a few more minutes, though. Let me at least think about it. Many lack the time for these. Games? There's no... Could be games? Lunar viewing. So like usually when there's a question mark in a crossword puzzle, it means like it's kind of a stretch. Like this isn't literally a lunar viewing, but like lunar viewing could be like a tricky way of describing it. So like what are some things that go along with lunar viewing? The buzzkill victim is really tripping me up. I don't know who a buzzkill victim is. Oh, fun! A buzzkill kills the fun, right? That's gotta be it. A buzzkill destroys the fun, so fun is the victim of the buzzkill. Okay. So now we're like so close now. So this has to be a vowel, right? Festival. Guys, we actually did it! No cheating, no hints. Woo! I feel good. I feel good. Listen, I know everyone in the chat figured this out 30 years ago. I know everyone in the chat has known this for 10 minutes and they've all been wanting to scream it in the chat. But they didn't for fear of being banned. But I feel good that I figured it out, okay? That was a hard one. Tsukimi is a traditional festival for viewing the moon in the fall. There are even special terms for watching the moon during rainfall or in the new phase. When preparing Tsukimi Dango, the proper number to stack depends on the date. If attending Tsukimi on the 15th, stack 15 dongos. If on the 12th, stack a dozen.
All right.
Okay. Even I couldn't figure that one out. And of course, like, none of this matters. I'm already maxed out on knowledge, but just for sheer, you know, feels goods, I feel good that I figured that out. I feel like a brain genius. So am I gonna have to, yeah, let's get a massage.
What?
I'm just getting a massage every night, okay? Help me out. Help me out, Kawakami.
How's the pressure, Master? Master?
You got any of my fellow boomers remember the Seinfeld episode where George gets a massage from a man. And he's like,
See you
it
later."
moved. He has like a crisis because it moved. Jerry's like, maybe it was just an adjustment. And he's like, I know what an adjustment is. This was a move. So good. Okay, who are we hanging out with? Oh, we gotta hang out with Akechi. It's the law of the land. If Akechi's available, we must spend time. Do I have a justice persona? I do not. Let's go get one. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. You guys remember the Velvet Room where we've spent like this entire episode? I think the massages are free if you get to rank 10, right? I didn't pay any money for a massage just now, right? Oh, hey, a new privilege. Oh, it's summoning discount. I could have used that when I had to summon those personas to make Black Frost. Hey, Finny. Thank you for the 4 months. How far in are we? We are in Sai's palace, which I think means we're about 2/3 of the way through. We're coming up on like the final act of the game, basically.
You'd like
Well,
to
I
read
guess
the
let me see if there's any
consent?
justice that I can
Let's
fuse here.
execute 'em. What path do you want?
Not judgment. Justice. No justice. Which I guess means there's no
If you'd
peace
like to
either.
read the compend- These are the paths you have walked.
Justice. Dude, I have so few justice
This
guys.
fee is required
I just
if
keep
it is
going back to
required.
the same
Are
one.
you finished?
Wow, we're at 1 and a bunch of 9s.
It is time, inmate.
Yeah, we're pretty much up to where the game started, correct. Cause yeah, that happened. Like we can tell like it's the same palace, I think. All right, come on, Akechi. That's impossible. Just running through the back alleys like it ain't no thing. Knocking people's food off their plates.
Hey,
Yes.
Ah,
He wants the... Wait, the two of us are going to go into Mementos alone? Okay, let's get going. I don't know about this,
Wow.
guys.
this place should do nicely.
What did you want to discuss?
This. Remember what I told you? If you ever won against me using my right hand, I'd take you on with everything I've got.
I thought you meant in pool.
That wasn't enough to satisfy me. It's your own fault, though. Your insight allowing you to determine my dominant hand, your quick wit, and most of all, how fast you've grown. You've exceeded my expectations in every way. Thus, I've built up this urge to duel you without holding anything back.
All right.
Thank you for indulging my selfish request.
Okay, he's not shooting to kill. We're just dueling. You just beat Madarame. Should you finish the game or is starting Royal worth it? Well, I would say if money is not a problem, I would say I would probably recommend just getting Royal. Because, like, keep in mind, this is like an 80 to 120 hour game. So, like, are you really going to play through the whole game and then want to play it through again on Royal? In my opinion, you should just play Royal because it's way better. But if Royal, you know, the game costs a lot of money, and if you don't know if it's going to be worth it, then maybe just play Persona 5. Because base Persona 5 is still a good game. It's just that Royal is like the definitive experience.
No need for pleasantries at this point, correct?
Dude, Black Frost is going to destroy him. But yeah, like, Madarame is still pretty early in the game. What is that, like 20 hours in or something?
You won't be able to defeat me unless you actually fight with lethal intent.
Lethal intent, you say.
Show me your true skills.
Bro?
Persona!
What if I hit you with one-shot kill? How will you feel about that? Oh.
Can you take this?
Oh, he's got Megaton Raid. Okay, he's pretty strong.
Persona!
What if I hit you with Bufudine?
Can you take this?
Boom! I don't know how I did that, but
Go down.
Oh, not bad. Nice. How fascinating. Go, Robin Hood!
no, I'm gonna die to Megidola. Oh, I'm alive. Okay, time to cheat. Well,
Maybe not. It's time.
maybe I... Don't I have someone with Dia Rahan? Wow, I don't? Okay, I guess I'm eating my only bead.
Persona. This one.
Persona! Persona!
Akechi doesn't know how to use items. Oh, you're right, I fused him away.
This was not expected.
Is that it? Oh, that's it.
No wonder you're the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I kicked your butt.
You've caught up to me on this front already, too.
Are you satisfied?
Of course not. But if we went any further, we'd both go beyond the point of no return, wouldn't we? In all honesty, I'd love to see just how far we can go.
I know, I could have just used like any healing item and
But
won
we
that
have
way.
an important mission coming up. Until that's finished, you're a vital ally to me. We're done here. Let's go.
Okay, so I actually did read. So last time when we had that whole debate about whether to reload because I used the wrong dialogue option against Akechi, I read that there is an important one on here, I think. I think I read that there's an important dialogue option here that I need to pick. No, if I didn't heal, I would have got
Once again,
killed, right?
I've learned something new about
Because he
you
hit me with
today.
Megaton Raid.
As allies fighting alongside one another, your strength is truly reassuring. In all honesty, it's to the point that I'd be relying on you in a pinch.
I'd say the same for you.
Is that so? Well, that would please me greatly.
Everyone you know said Royal is just okay, so you never bothered. They lied. Royal is way better, and I'm not even like to all the new stuff. But yeah, to me, Royal is a pretty big improvement, just in terms of
I'm
gameplay
sorry
alone.
I asked you to indulge me, but I do feel a bit better now.
Oh, you're right. My next hit beat him. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have taken damage. All right, is he gonna ask me like some kind of important question here?
All right.
By the way, about that duel. If we had fought to the end, do you see yourself winning?
I definitely wouldn't lose.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you.
Akechi.
Your deft handling of your unfortunate circumstances. Your uniqueness. Your ability to surpass me. All these irritate me. You're the one person I refuse to lose to.
Bro, he's melting down. Same here.
You really are... No, never mind. I'll let you have this win today. But next time I will be victorious.
Yeah, he had me, bro.
Let this be my proof.
This is one of the gloves that Akechi usually wears.
There's a tradition in the West to throw one's glove at their
Oh my
opponent
God.
when demanding a duel.
Classic Western
Should the
tradition.
opponent accept the glove, the duel is also accepted.
I think most Americans only know that because of Bugs Bunny. I accept!
Make certain that you never forget, I am the one who will defeat you.
Do you think that was the important one? Was that the one where if I screwed it up, we wouldn't get the good ending? I assume.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Okay, well. Do I even have any books?
Hey!
Nakano Walker.
All right.
No point reading that. I have no books. What do you want from me, cat? I burned through all the
Change your
books. I don't feel like reading because I don't have any books that I haven't already read. This damn cat. I mean, I love Morgana. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes the gameplay mechanics.
Let's get started.
Do I actually want to know, or is this blind? All I want to know is, have I screwed myself over from getting the good ending? That's all I want to know. Because I read online that you have to max Akechi's social link, and I read that you can screw it up by making the wrong choices. And last time, he asked me, I didn't screw it up? Okay, thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. As long as I can get the good ending, that's all I want. Let's get class started. I hope you remember what we've gone over until now.
Well...
Oh my god, this is so awkward. I think these scenes are so cringe. Kawakami just like ruining all these children's education. Ruining all these children's education just to give me some yeah, let's make some lockpicks. I'm all out of lockpicks. I can't I'm one away from being able to make the perma pick. But let's just make a few, I guess. Yeah, sure. Make them all.
Yeah!
Last time I lost the third awakening. Yeah, I don't care about that. I really don't care. I'll survive not getting Akechi's coolest persona. I just want to get the good ending. And I know I could just watch the good ending on YouTube, but it's not the same, guys. It's not the same.
Yep.
All right, thank God we didn't have anything important to learn today in class. Instead, we just learned how to make lockpicks better. Oh, you can get it from Akihabara? Okay, I'll check that out. Why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world-class after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru. I already tried. And I know so much now, it's hard to make heads or tails of it. Suspicious people appear, then they disappear. It's been that over and over again. So they're manipulating information to keep anyone from reaching the truth. Well, there's one thing I know for sure. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we can possibly imagine. 13 days. It's so crazy that this is like locked, that we don't decide when to send it. That's very interesting. We can hang with Haru. We can hang with Futaba. We can hang with Gamer King. I want to go talk to Gamer King to progress. And also we can check if we can buy that thing. Progress mementos is what I was getting to.
What would you like?
Oh, I mean, the thing is, I don't want to spend too much money because we just spent $1 billion on personas. Maybe later. Wait, capsule machines take time? I guess not. A mossy Mothman. Oh, a super rare. Cool. I don't know what that does, but I'll take it. Maid Cafe. I have no use for that. Otaku Goods. You don't sell aluminum sheets, do you? Oh, for one who likes rare finds. I bet Futaba would like that. All right, see you, Sharky. Thanks for stopping by. in there. Wait, what are Seeker's tools? Maybe I shouldn't have built all those lockpicks, but... Improve skills for making infiltration tools. I mean, sure, I may as well. Even though we might not need to make many more infiltration tools after this, but... It is what it is. Yo! He's got the moves! Everything complained Persona 3. I already have, actually. I've played it all the way through once, and then I've played it like halfway one more time. So I'm probably not going to stream it. But I am thinking about maybe doing Nocturne when the remake comes out. Who's that kid? He's amazing. That's the king. Oh, I heard about him. He's just a little guy, huh? Must still be in grade school. He's dual wielding? Have you ever seen someone playing Time Crisis dual wielding? That's the ultimate gamer move. He's playing 2 opponents all by himself. And it's still too easy for him. Well, I guess that's that. What a monster. The king may have some tips on how to defeat the cheater. I should negotiate with him. Talk to me, king.
What do you want?
Oh my god, he has a leather jacket that says noobs on it. Teach me some tricks, kid. Sounds like too much work. Don't take it personal. I turn everyone down. Later. Oh, and his cap says get smoked. There's an invincible player. Invincible, huh? You mean that guy who cheats, right? Okay, how do you cheat in an arcade game? Or does he like play, does it have crossplay? PC to arcade or something? Makes me really mad when he does that.
I don't care.
But I can still beat him, so I don't really care. Just forget about him. I won't let bad guys win.
Uh-huh.
You sound like the Phantom Thieves. So you're saying you want to beat the cheater. You seem like a nice guy, but just let it go. The Phantom Thieves are really cool, aren't they? Are you a fan too? Have you ever met them? They came to my school. Oh, you mean at Shujin Academy? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. But teaching you how to play Gunabout won't be easy. And I won't get anything out of it. Let's make a deal. Jeez, you're really persistent. I'm just a grade schooler, you know. How about this? I want to get to know the Phantom Thieves. It's probably impossible, but if you can help me do that, then I'll teach you how to play. What do you say? Is it a deal? Yeah, let's do it, kid. Whoa, seriously? Well, if you want to that much, then I thought for sure you were just going to give up. Wow, I didn't see this coming. But the Phantom Thieves hide their true identities, right? Are you sure I can get to know them? What's your name? You're going to tell them my name? My name's Shinya Oda.
Hey.
Tell the Phantom Thieves my name and have them post it somewhere only they'd be able to access. That'll be good enough as an autograph and proof that they know my name. Okay. Proof you really know the Phantom Thieves, huh? We'll need something credible for this kid to believe us. Didn't Futaba say she hacked into Gunabout's server or something? Let's discuss this with Futaba. She might have a good idea. Futaba. Listen. Hold on. I don't want to commit to hanging out with you until we've discussed this whole issue with the cheating. With the cheating in the arcade game, Futaba.
All right.
You found the king. No surprise there. So, did he tell you how to take down that cheater? He's going to on one condition. He wants us to introduce him to the Phantom Thieves. We can't just give ourselves away, though. That's where you come in. Maybe you could hack into the Gunabout server and do something? But we won't be able to get in touch with him that way. Leave evidence of your hacking. That'd be easy, but is he really going to believe that? Okay, I'll write a calling card saying that we're going to steal the Gunabout homepage. After that, you'll need to leave evidence about the Phantom Thieves, or evidence that the Phantom Thieves hacked into it. The king will have no choice but to believe it was really us. Oh, this sounds like fun. I'll put our logo smack dab at the top of the front page. Perfect. We'll go see the king. Oh, and we'll let you know before we talk to him. So wait for our word to start the hacking.
All right.
You can count on me. Okay. So do we just go back? Do we just go right back? No, we haven't been dating anyone. We're holding out for the new character.
Hey,
The fake calling card is ready for use. Yes. Contact. I'm ready whenever. Go ahead. It'll be fine. Leave it to me. Okay, hacking in now. Hacker voice. I'm in.
Any progress with the Phantom Thieves? Calling card? Huh?
I know, I've only been gone for 5 minutes. It must be pretty incredible that I was able to go get this.
There's something written on it. Thanks for your support. Please help those in need. This is a promise to you from the Phantom Thieves. We're going to post a secret message just for you on the game's official website. Oh, is this for real?
Oh, it's real.
You can probably just buy one of these cards at the store. The official Gunabout website?
Shinya's voice actor
Whoa,
is the original
the one
Rita
from the
Repulsa?
Phantom Thieves. They
No
have
way.
a site. Just like they did on Midget's site.
I love Rita Repulsa.
Which means you were able to contact the real Phantom Thieves. No way. How'd you do it?
Through a secret exchange.
Oh, that's so cool. So they want to remain anonymous. Wow, I can't
does
believe
kinda
you
sound
sent
like an
me a
old lady.
message. I wasn't expecting much from you, but you're actually pretty cool. I wish I was able to talk with them or something, though. But you fulfilled your part of the deal, so I'll teach you how to shoot.
Show me the moves, kid.
Once you stop them from moving, you gotta hit their weak point right away. You should be able to inflict a lot of damage to the cheater this way. Let's get started. Come on, you gotta aim. No, you're just stopping their movement by doing that. Ugh, no, not like that. Are you taking this seriously? You gotta focus on your second shot.
He's almost like a different person when he gets mad. His instructions are precise, but also Spartan-like.
The king's swearing up a storm today.
That's what happens when he teams up with another player, and why everyone also watches him from a distance.
All right, looks like you kinda got the hang of it. I think you'll be able to beat that cheater now. I have a bad habit of swearing when I get all worked up. Sorry. But I think you have a lot of potential. More than most people.
It's almost like I spend a lot of time shooting guns.
If you want, I can teach you a few other moves too. I have the ultimate trump card. So tell me more about the Phantom Thieves.
It's a deal. New social link. You must have had a child working with you who was very skilled at arcade games. Tell me more.
According to the reports, it seems your skill at handling a gun is quite impressive. Either you taught yourself, or you had a capable coach by your side. Where did you learn how to handle a gun?
From a child. There's only one thing worse. A child. Shout out to Vine. I know he taught me 2 weeks ago. I know, right? Because we're like about to get there. Oh my god. We can knock down an enemy with a special shot once per infiltration. Okay, cool. Feels good. Yeah, I know. I was radicalized by
It's
first-person
earlier than
shooters.
usual today. I gotta go. See you later.
Why does he sound like a 60-year-old woman? I think because he was played by a 60-year-old woman. I believe that is the reason. Oh my god, we're getting close to maxing out our kindness, guys.
Hey,
I'm so glad I caught you. Hey, we should exchange IDs. It's not like I'm here every day, so sure. Cool! There, got it. I'll hit you up when I have time to train you in Gunabout.
Bye.
Gunabout is a great name for a video game. It's like Guns the Duel. Any of my fellow boomers remember Guns the Duel? Or Gunbound. Those were both like really big when I was in middle and high school.
Inmate.
I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We'll be waiting in front of our door. You know...
Yo.
I might have to pass on that one.
Hey.
A holy shroud, an Elijah board, and a godly magaton. Oh yeah, I bought this off the shady website. I bought all this crap
Oh yeah.
from Shady Commodities. There's lots to do. Okay, no Akechi today, so we can actually... Yes, Hifumi! You and me, Hifumi! What rank are we with Hifumi? Rank 7 in star. And we have a star! Let's go. Let's book it.
Oh.
The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk? I know it's been like a month. It's been like a month since we last talked because I've been putting off going into Mementos. It's probably been way longer.
Actually,
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far had been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. Okay, listen. I feel bad for Hifumi. I really do. Like, it's sad. But also, can we just talk about how cringe it is that she was like slamming the pieces down and being like, I smite your king with the holy sword of justice. Go! She was saying all this while the matches were fixed. The person was losing on purpose to her. Isn't that horrible? She's doing that, and the person just has to sit there and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I have to pretend to lose to this person so that I can get money. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart.
oh,
A change of heart. The Phantom Thieves. That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped in on our conversation? Maybe. If that's the case, then I must applaud them. Well done, Phantom Thieves. But I simply can't believe it. I've decided I'm not going to lose. Lose what? Oh, sorry, I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it as planned. Doesn't it? This feels a lot more topical after the Queen's Gambit, right? Like, there's a lot of tie-ins, right? Why is the guy in the background wearing a mask? Because this is Japan, and it's a cultural norm to wear a mask there if you're feeling sick or whatever. Before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. The next match will showcase my true talents. Yeah, COVID. This game that came out, like, when did this come out? Like last spring or something? I guess Royal came out on like Valentine's Day? Or no? When did Royal come out? I'm like Googling it. It came out in North America in March 2020, but it came out in Japan October 2019. So in Japan, it predated COVID, guys. Don't get any conspiracy theories. I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. All right, rank 8.
All right.
Guys, this has been such a wacky day, don't you feel? I feel like the energy has been strange today. I think I came into this stream with a little bit of an odd energy, and we're really feeling it. I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if it can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition.
I look forward to it.
Will you stay for another game? Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Togo kingdom. Oh, you're still doing that? You're still doing the thing where you like role play? You role play the pieces like you're really the ruler? Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, do your thing, Hifumi. Whatever you gotta do.
Next time.
So there's still room for improvement. I'd like to do this again sometime. Just imagining her doing that in like a big tournament match while the other person's throwing. It's me. May I have a little bit of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is. I support it. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. You're the reason I managed to make that decision after all. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry, I only wanted to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare for my exhibition match, so I'll be going now. I'll see you at the church. Okay. I know, it is like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, haha, you've activated my trap card! Dark Magician! Blast them with the power of 1,000 suns! Who could that be at this hour? There's gonna be a festival in Asakusa tomorrow, and I'm thinking of attending. Seems they only hold it around this time of year. Would you care to join me? See, guys, this is the gamble. This is the gamble. If I say no, she might be the only person to call me. If I turn her down, hoping to get an invite from someone else, I might be SOL. I'm thinking about committing. I think I'm gonna say yes. Let's do it. Besides, we need to rank up with her anyway. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I was afraid. Like, obviously, I'm hoping that a certain student who is exclusive to Persona 5 would text me, or Persona 5 Royal, I should say. I'm glad I could come here to return last year's Kumade. Thank you for helping me out, and sorry. No need to apologize. Wow, this is beautiful. That's sweet of you. Guys, look at this beautiful glossy JPEG background. Amazing. Anyway, wasn't the Kumade heavy? What? I don't know this cultural thing. What is this? Father always bought huge elaborate ones for good fortune. They even reported it on TV. We can't get a new one for this year, though. I'm thinking of buying one for the Phantom Thieves instead. If we set that up in the hideout, I feel something good will happen. Okay, I feel too out of the loop here. I have to Google what this is. What is it? Okay. Kumade are bamboo rakes, like ones you use on leaves, but smaller and for decoration. They represent raking in heaps of success, wealth, and good luck. So many business owners purchase Kumade around this time of year. They come in different sizes. Okay. Oh, so that's kind of what's hanging up in the background there. Those look very nice. I would love to have one for good luck. Hang it up on the green screen, I guess. If we set that up in the oh yeah. Man, my intuition is on point today. Oh god, it's Oya! Something drew me to this festival. Little did I know I'd run into the former CEO's daughter tangled in a case. And with that Prince Boring I've seen so many times before, no less. Excuse me? I think this means we need an interview. Leave Haru alone. Oh, how chivalrous. She your girlfriend? Are you an acquaintance of his? What's this about an interview? Oh, I've interviewed him before. I would have thought a high-class lady like yourself would be out of his league. Oya, are you drunk? Did you come here wasted, Oya? She's my friend. I see. Well, it seems like I'm intruding, so I'll get out of your way. Be wary of the mass media, especially when it comes to men. Okay. It's fine.
I see.
I sure hope so. They both got 3 music notes for that? Okay. That was an interesting acquaintance. I'll say. Ah, she cooperated with you too. Maybe I should have asked her to take a photo of us as a memento. Well, let's regroup and buy that kumare. This kumare is a bit different, but at least it's cute. Well then, please put this up in the hideout. Oh, that's cool. It's an actual decoration that we can use. Thanks for today. Oya is unironically a great character. Y'all just put off by drunk. I think Oya is fine. I don't dislike Oya's character. I think she's fine. I do agree that she gets kind of a bad rap, but the thing is, her gameplay benefits from her social link are trash. They're so bad. It's like by far the worst social link in the game, so that really makes me not want to hang out with her. Oh yeah, home shopping network. Yeah. Turn it on. Sturdy ointment. Or inner muscle.
Hey, hey.
I think I would like the inner muscle set. Alcohol is a big turnoff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. I might be in trouble then. Alright, we bought out the last of it. I'm after people just for their social link. I mean, listen.
Well then.
I'm not gonna say it's the only reason that I have something to say. Iwai, Chihaya. I mean, guys, I'm just drowning in options here, but I guess let's go with Chihaya. Calvasan, are you sure you're gonna be okay? Oh yeah. Yada yada yada. Verification test.
Thank you.
Wow, we're getting 2 rank ups in a row? That's pretty good. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book about the secret to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home though. I've started using these as reference materials for the advice I give to my clients. This way I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. You're such a hard worker. Of course. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can, in fact, change fate. Oh, and as for the people I sold holy stones to, I've started reading their fortunes free of charge. I'd like to return the money they gave me too, but what? Well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokota-san! It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you needed to hire an apprentice?
Oh,
Yes, he's been a wonderful help. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, that's all he needed to... I'm sorry you had to see that. Who was he? I suppose you could say he's an acquaintance. Anyway, it's a private matter, Calvo-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
thank you.
I'm so touched, honestly. My luck really improves when you're around, Calvo-san. I know. In return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. Okay. Affinity reading deepens your bond with a confidant of your choice.
All right.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh,
It's already so late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
We're getting some good social link bonuses today. I mean, obviously, the one that let us fuse Black Frost is so broken.
Hey,
All right, 11 days left. What to do with my 11 days? Haru, Yusuke, Shinya. You know, do I have the right persona to hang with Haru? Did I miss her, or do we not have her yet? Oh, there we go, Empress. We do not have an Empress. But do we have a dupe? We have Dupe Star. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Let's go to the Velvet Room. I mean, I know it's not, like, that important. We're probably going to have excess time at the end of the game. Where we'll have our social links maxed out, but... You know, just for the sake of OCD here.
time for some. Let's execute. Now choose.
So we could fuse away Kaiwan with something.
You okay with this?
I mean, Null Ice is so good. I kind of want to level up Kushinada before I fuse her away. Oh yeah, we need Horus at some point, don't we?
Not impressive.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god, he's so bright! Good lord, and we're rank 10.
Select the skills you like to inherit.
I guess we'll do Relentless. And, sure.
It will receive extraordinary.
Because don't we need Horus to fuse one of those group fusions? That sounds right. Oh my god, I'm blind! The light of Horus is too much to bear. I've really had a runny nose today. Hopefully that's not TMI. Flash Bomb. I feel like we don't need Diorama. Hama Boost is decent though. But we don't actually have any. Oh, we only have one Hama skill, but I guess I'll get rid of Scardyne because I know we have another persona that has that. Okay. Wait, so
Gather them.
I'm not wrong, am I? Yeah, we did need Horus. Now we just need Thoth, and then we can make Seth. We haven't made Bugs yet either. But anyway, the whole reason we're here is that we need an
Finished
Empress.
for now. Justine, you handle this. These are the paths you have walked.
Hariti it is.
Is this what you want?
Wait, is there one I can fuse?
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform in it. Let us begin the search.
There is. Titania. Or Dakini, both. But we don't want to get rid of Kush. Oh my god, I really don't want to lose these
Not terrible,
personas.
but not impressive.
Not worth. Alright, so if we
Power
put a
requires
persona in the
sacrifice.
gallows, do they gain XP? Or just stats? Oh no, I don't want to sacrifice.
You change your
I'm gonna
mind, I'll
train.
take care of them. What do you want to know?
XP and a skill. Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
put.
who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna put Kushinada away. Just because I need her to get one more level so she gets null ice.
Gonna switch to a different incense? Which incense are you gonna light? Gonna switch to a different incense? You wanna lock this one up? Get over here.
Okay. And then we'll summon.
You hand. These are the paths you have walked.
Hurry.
A fee is required. This is your power. Is this what you want?
Okay,
Are you
I'm out.
finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Alright, I'm finally ready. What a journey this has been. Talk to me, Haru.
Good day.
Shaggy-kun, hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
Wow, she's so diligent. Oh, nice. Nice. Vegetables. I'm here for the vegetables. I mean, let's plant some. Bro, fully restores SP? Of course! On 11/11. Wow. The vegetables that grow in only 4 days. These are the fastest growing plants ever.
Thank you.
All right. Let's hang out with Haru.
Thank you.
Get above rank 1. Wow, Shaggy-kun, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. I don't think that's possible. You like coffee? Actually, I'm more of a tea person. I don't think it's possible to grow coffee beans in your house. I think you need to be, like, equatorial for that. I always make sure to have at least 10 varieties on hand for my morning and afternoon tea. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. Guys, you want me to be honest right now? I would sell. If it was me inheriting this trillion-dollar multinational, I would sell. I don't need the pressure. I don't need the pressure of running a business like that. I'll just cash out, take my $100 million or whatever. I'm sure that's how much money she would make. I just walk away and do whatever I want in life, not have to worry about it. Oh my god. But I'm not the most ambitious person in the world. I would be totally happy just listen, then you could just sit at home and play RPGs all day. I'd never have to worry about money again. I'd never have to worry about the stress of a career. I don't know. I'm just saying. You could pay for Online Tycoon. Exactly. Exactly. I realized if I did so, he'd be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san may be scheming to take the company for himself. At least it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed, it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. Like, do you guys remember the Justin Timberlake scene in The Social Network? About how the founder of Victoria's Secret sold all his stake in the company for like $1 million. And then a few years later, it was worth like billions or whatever. I don't know. I'd be fine with being that guy, to be honest. I'm definitely not a Mark Zuckerberg type where I want to be the most successful person in the world.
All right.
Rank 2. I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. We could play Persona 5 all day and not have to stream. I would stream anyway, though. I would be one of those, you know, it's like how Brie Larson started a YouTube channel. I would be one of those people who, like, clearly doesn't need the money, but I just do it because it's fun. Sell all the stocks and tell everyone the company sucks. Make it worse for them after you leave. That would be your strat. I think there might be, like, laws against that. I think that might be considered, like, you know, like, not necessarily insider trading, but, like, you're using your position in the company to affect the stock price. I think that might be shady on shaky legal ground. Sorry, I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most, Shaggy-kun? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating. Moonlight carrot. Moonlight carrot. I have seedlings for that. I can grow quite a few. Carrots are great since they go with anything and add a touch of color. Oh, and they're quite nice in curry. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night. So I told you guys that my mom got me a cooking class for Christmas. It's this Sunday. It's the day after tomorrow. And I had to go out today and buy all the ingredients. I bought like a bunch of fish and shrimp and stuff. We're going to see how it goes. What I'm really curious about, I'm curious, are there going to be like 20 people in the class?
You're back.
Or are there going to be like 2 or 3? If there's a small number, I think it could be really awesome. But if it's like a big class and no one like gets to, we just have to sit and watch, it's not like interactive, then it probably won't be that fun. But we'll see. I'm still excited. Another box came for you.
Hey.
Isn't that dangerous with the Rona? It's over Zoom. I guess I didn't mention that. It's over Zoom. It's not in person.
Oh.
It's I think it's Crate and Barrel. It's like one of those places that sells cooking paraphernalia. Stream the cooking class. I think that's probably against the terms of service. I think they would get mad at me. Because who would sign up if they could just watch it for free? Alright, I guess we're gonna hang with Hifumi and not rank up. This is my first playthrough of Royal, but I've played Vanilla
Good
5
evening.
before. Alright, this is a filler episode of the anime right here. Where we don't progress our social link. Oh, we're in front of a glossy JPEG. I'm looking for a book that contains an analysis of a certain game of shogi. I must be ready for any opponent, no matter how strong, and to do that I must study as much as I can. But look at all these books. It's not going to be easy to find. We can take our time.
Yes.
You're right. I have no intention of giving up easily. I'll do my best to look for it. It would make me happy if you could assist me. Rather than search blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. Wow, she gamifies these different aspects of her life. I like it. First, let's get an idea of how books are arranged here. Is it by title or by author? Let's take a good look around the store to fully understand the layout. I know, like, it kind of seems like I'm making fun of the fact that all these are, like, 2D backgrounds. This isn't, like, a real 3D area. I don't know if you guys can tell. But this is not a real area. It's just literally an image that they put in the background. It sounds like I'm making fun of it with the glossy JPEG thing, but I think it looks really amazing. I think all of these look fantastic, and, like, you have to be looking for it, I think, for it to, like, stand out. I think it looks awesome. I'd like to find a book about shogi problems as well. I'll explain while we search.
I look forward to it.
Now then, if we approach this methodically, we'll find them. I appreciate your assistance. The clerk gave me a gift. It's quite a lovely ornament. Perhaps it would look nice in your room. Oh, we gotta decorate the room, guys. Maybe there's a way to make sure Hifumi has a good time. Okay, something that's relaxing. I'm thinking of Sakura fan? A book cover? I mean, we're at the bookstore. Surely she would like a book cover, but a book cover isn't relaxing, right? But it has a Japanese style print. Okay, I'm going for the book cover. It's so adorable. It has such a nice feel to it too. Thank you. I'll be certain to make good use of this. She liked it. Triple music notes. Boom. Oh, and we got a Chivo too. Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, decorating the room. True. I've gotten so much more into like decorating and like making the place I live look good since I've gotten older. When I was in my early 20s, I was very utilitarian. Like, you know that meme where it's like guys live like this and don't see the problem or whatever? I don't remember the exact wording, but it's like, it's always like a bare bones room, like just like a folding chair in front of a TV with no stand. That's how I used to live. I used to be like one of those memes. But now, you know, I got art hanging up. I got my YouTube plaque. You guys can't see it, but my YouTube plaque is up there. I got art behind the green screen. I don't know. It's all good. Hey, what's up, Yusuke? We'll be sending out the calling card on the 18th, 10 days from now. Would you like to do anything before then? I want to train. Oh? Yeah, the mattress on the floor. Yeah, exactly. I see, you're quite disciplined. If you need us, summon us. I'll be there immediately. Our existence depends on this strategy. Let us do everything we can. I love that meme so much. The worst is, like, people get defensive. People are like, oh, excuse me. No, we don't. And I'm like, well, some of us do. Listen, some of us do live like that. Last time we were talking about how court trials work. Today we'll be learning about... Yeah, 50 Funko Pops on the bookshelf. Oh my god. Listen, I'm not shaming anyone who buys Funko Pops, but that is not for me. That is definitely not for me. What? You're asking if the Phantom Thieves would be given a trial if they get caught? Of course they would. All they would need to do is prove a link between the deaths and their activities. In short, they would be put on trial for murder. Hey, Calvo.
You know it.
Tell me how old you have to be to listen in on a trial. These are so old. Any age.
This is it.
Exactly.
That's right. No age restriction for listening in on a trial. You can get in whether you're 0 or 85. If they put like 18 and then like 25, I probably would have picked one of those. But the ages were so high. Why would you have to be 65? That's crazy. Youth crimes are an exception, but it's basically open to the public, meaning you can all go attend. Well, I imagine the visitors' seats will be full if the Phantom Thieves were put to trial. Everyone's dying to know who exactly the culprits are and how they do it.
No way.
Wow, is he really a criminal?
Nice going.
It's so funny how, like, if you get it right, they're like, oh my god, he's a genius. I've never seen a student this smart. And then if you get it wrong, they're like, wow, he's so dumb. I knew he didn't have any brains. The epic ... from Morgana.
Hey,
All right, 10 days left. Wow, they're really counting down. They're making such a big deal about this. Ooh, people want to hang. Ooh, guys, we're getting tough here. I mean, I guess let's just keep the streak going. Keep hanging out with Haru. Yes, let us hang out. Vegetables and the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you'd like. So are we gonna spend all our social links up here on the roof? I mean, I'm cool with it, but... All right, Morgana's like, I gotta get out of here. I'm taking a walk. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow upwards towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting. Yeah, I think we're like rank 9 with An. I've hung out with her a lot, but like usually with the main party members, I try to avoid hanging out with them when they're not at rank up. Because usually there's like events and stuff, like the one we had with Haru where we went to the festival. Usually there's events that can get you close to the next rank up, but they can't get you over the line. So like if we're not close, I usually like to wait for those events. I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But Shaggy-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. Wait, the school doesn't know? A phantom thief doesn't worry. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to make sure this stays an underground operation. Or maybe a rooftop operation? I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Honestly, Shaggy-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. Wait, you're still engaged to him? You don't have to be. You make the rules now, Haru. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I'd always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. But no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he's grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? We should break up! I mean, this is the answer! This is the real answer, right? But I'm worried it's too far. I'm worried she's not ready to hear this. But this is the obviously you should break up with him. What's keeping you together? Your father, listen, I don't want to bring up her father's death, but what's keeping you together? I'm saying we should break up, or you should break up. About that. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. Yes, exactly. It should come from you. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiance. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Haru, you make the rules. You own everything. You're the queen of the castle. If you tell him to go, he'll go. Apparently, he's even been telling the employees at Okumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. Oh. There might be legally binding documents. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. Oh. Well, this is why you sell, Haru. This is what I was saying. Sell the shares, then you don't have to worry about it. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship's supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? So many problems in the game would be fixed if they called the police, but then that would get the police on our scent. We don't want the cops anywhere near the Phantom Thieves operation. Oh, she's asking if I've ever experienced the heart palpitation thing. Too many times to count. Listen, I'm gonna say not yet. Not yet. We haven't united yet with our true love, Yoshizawa, so I'm gonna say not yet. I guess we're both in the same position then. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. Haru, you shouldn't get through it. You should break it off. Pay the money. You're worth $1 jillion. You can afford the reparations. It's not worth it, Haru. Don't make yourself miserable. Chance to perform a follow-up attack. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'll take it. It's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. She's like trying to get me to leave. She's like, I'm gonna stay here and keep working. You should go home. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember how we talked about my fiancé? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Which friend? You, Joker. Smart response. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later. It's sad. Haru clearly doesn't have a lot of experience standing up for herself. Maybe we'll have to follow through on the social link and see where we're able to take it. But guys, listen, we've got like, I don't know, 10-ish minutes left. How would you guys feel? How would you guys feel if we, you know, we did a little gaming here? The game within the game. I feel like it's tradition at this point. It's tradition at this point to come in here and play some Tycoon. Hey, Mocha Milky. Thank you very much for the Prime. Much appreciated. Now we need like happy music. No, the battle ones are too aggressive. Oh, this one's awesome. I love that one. Yeah, let's go Kichijoji. All right. Still trying to farm all those achievements, man. So what do we need here? We need the really hard one, Avalanche. But other than that, okay, I guess we have to play Cutthroat and try to get Avalanche.
Okay,
That's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard, especially with this trash hand. Good lord.
There.
Slow and
Let's
take
steady.
it easy. Yes, I'm taking
The 8 stop.
Got a pair.
I'm thinking I might. Well, no, I shouldn't do double 8s because 8s are better if you spread them out.
Pass.
Yeah, I'll try to take the trick.
Oh, just skip me. I'll pass.
Not so bad.
Then
There's an order to this. Next. Tough call. How do you like this?
I'll pass.
I think I'm just gonna pass.
Nothing
Well, I
here.
guess I have no choice.
Got a pair.
Oh.
My aces. I'm gonna pass on that.
I'll
This
pass.
do
Do
anything
anything
I'll
for
pass.
you? No, just skip me. Let's start here.
There we go. Now we can
My
start.
turn again.
Now we can
And
start
we'll start
partying.
fresh.
Then
I'm going for it.
Whoa!
I'll pass.
She throws out the 2 so early. You crazy.
A pair.
Sorry, but I've got
Wow. Okay, one
I'll
joker
pass
down.
now.
Got a pair.
Take your best shot.
The thing is, it's like I really can't let the cat win this trick,
Nothing
or
here.
we're in like big
No
trouble.
moves.
Only problem is there's still another joker out. Am I bold enough to lead on a 2? I'm gonna do a 9, and we're just gonna try to go out.
I'll pass.
Okay, nice, we did it.
Tycoon,
Okay.
huh? A fine
Whew.
show.
Let's
Whew.
go.
Yeah, there was a joker out. Thank God I led with the 9, dude.
I'm rich. Rich.
All right, I'm the tycoon, boys. Soy el tycoon.
Oh, that's just unfair.
All right, give up 2 cards. We'll give up the 3 and the 5.
Do I have to?
Now this is a good
Start
hand.
is crucial.
Lucky indeed. Better play it safe.
This is kind of an amazing hand. How are we gonna maximize this? So
Nothing
everyone
here.
has
I'll
over
pass.
10 cards in hand. So we got to think about how we're gonna go out while everyone still has 12. I was thinking about I could do like 4-4-4
Considering your next move?
and then 10-10-10, and that dumps a lot of my hand. But I think I have to get rid of
Out of options?
some of these single guys. So I think I'm gonna play the 7,
I see.
and I'm gonna try to take
There
this.
it goes.
No, that's bad.
We'll
Okay, we
start
still
low.
have a
Take it
chance.
easy.
Yes. I'm
Oh,
taking
now
it.
we don't. Now we don't.
Got a pair.
Okay, we can't avalanche, so let's just play normal.
Pass.
I'll pass.
What's the name of
Guess I
this
should
game? It's
pass.
Tycoon. Within Persona 5 Royal. Okay, well,
There.
let's just play normal then.
How's this?
Ugh, no moves.
I'll
No
pass for my gun.
moves.
Nothing.
No moves.
There.
Pass.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Look how close we were,
It's all
dude.
mine.
Look how close
Wow,
we were.
You're good. Nothing here. Step by step. Just go with the flow.
To getting the avalanche.
I'm good.
It's gonna be
I'll
hard. We're gonna need
pass.
we're gonna need a primo banger
pair.
hand. In case you guys
Oh,
missed it,
according
there's
to
an
plan.
achievement for
This round
winning a
is
round while
rich.
everyone still has 10 or more cards in
Ugh.
hand.
I'm
No
playing to
moves.
Which is
win.
really, really hard
That
to
wasn't
do.
Great.
You need like an epic broken hand
No
to do that.
excuses for that.
So let's see if we can do it in round 3 here. This is a good hand. Only 1 joker. Oh, now we have 2 jokers.
Let the game begin.
This is a good
I'll
hand.
try a pair.
This is a very good hand. So I think we want to get rid of these 5s early. We might actually be able to do it. I just need the
Do you
cat
know
to
your
not win the
next move?
trick.
Slow and
Keep it
steady.
moving. Can you even play
Okay, we have to make
anything?
our move. I think we have to make our move now.
I'll pass for now.
Ugh, no moves.
All right, how are we going to do this? So we could do like 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10 and just pray no one has triples. But then it would be kind of hard
Give me low cards.
to get rid of our queen. Well, no, because we could do 2, 8, queen. All right, I'm going to try that.
You're thinking
I just
too
need someone to
hard.
not play on these
No,
triples.
just skip me.
Ugh,
Excellent.
No moves.
I see.
Nothing here.
Guess I should
Excellent.
pass.
Then
And
Nothing
jokers
here.
are gone.
Ugh,
Guys, did
no
we really do it?
moves.
I'll end this.
Oh, flushing that.
Did we actually do it?
You're quite a player.
Is that an avalanche?
Let's
Avalanche! Holy cow, we did it!
this up. We'll start small.
I didn't expect it to happen so fast.
Guess we'll start here.
Wow.
Here.
when you're actually looking for it, it's surprisingly doable. But that was a banger hand.
Lucky indeed.
That was a banger hand. Like
I'm rich.
having all those doubles and the double joker.
my game.
That was a killer hand. But damn, look at
No
that.
excuses for that.
Not too shabby, huh? All right, what achievements do we even have left now? We have the stupid three, the 3 of spades on the Joker. That's like the only one. Yeah, that's literally the only one. The 3 of spades on the Joker, and then win Tycoon rank with every party member, which we can't do until we get we can't do that till we get Yoshizawa, right? Dude, that's so sick! I can't believe we got it! I'm so hype! Okay, we have to save. We have to save before I forget. Before I forget. I can't let this go away. Bro.
You should write something.
Save. Save. 101 hours, guys. We are so far into this game, and we're not done yet. But we are done for today, unfortunately. But it's time for the weekend, everybody. I hope you all take it easy. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekends. We'll be back. We will be back on Monday with more fighting game action. Hope to see you guys then. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. So long.